One of my YouTube viewers asked me to dig up that yellow jacket ground bee nest to see what's inside. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and stitch some videos together because I don't have a tripod or anything to watch me dig this up, so I'll just film certain steps. The first very interesting step about this, in my original video I thought this was a clump of grass. This is actually a piece of rabbit hide and fur that they found to put their hole through that the hawks left behind when they killed my garden bunny. So I'm going to start digging. My first video I noticed there was a second hole to the bottom, towards the bottom of the screen. Looked like they were using one big hole and one really small hole. So I'm going to do a rectangle type dig, like around like this. See what's in there. Hang on. Well, I think I just cut the nest in half. That's about 12 inches, 10 inches from the hole. And when I stepped on the shovel, it went straight down through like it was air. I cut out a pretty large square of sod. I'm going to roll back now. You can see the air gap there, so that's where the nest was at. All this stuff was the liner for the hole. They line it with paper for easy entrance and exit. So that was right below the opening. The main nest part, where they put their eggs and everything, was back here behind that root. We're still digging. Here comes the main part of the nest. I'm going to chop that root off before I try and elevate it anymore. But it was a good 6 inches below the surface. You see all that paper. It wouldn't be Western Pennsylvania without roots and rocks. Here comes the main portion of the nest. Everything you see there is gray or white is paper from the nest. I'm going to put a glove on just in case there's any loose stingers in there, and then we'll start tearing that apart. I would consider this the main portion of the nest. There's one bee there. Oh, he's still moving. Son of a brick. That's no wonder I put gloves on. And it's huge. I bet that's the queen. Well, she's going to have to die. All those little round things are probably eggs. Not that I know, but I'll tear one open and see what's inside. I can't believe she's still alive. All by herself. All the worker bees are gone. I just spotted another one down in here. Oh, there's like 3 of them coming out of the ground. And they're all huge. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to do something here. Get rid of the threat. So far I found 4 of those big ones and 1 small one. Worker bee, and the other 3 look like, or 4 look like queens. I'll start picking this apart here a little bit, see what else we find. Layers, they build them in layers. They have a structure. They come off in sheets like that. Wow. Probably about 6 sheets in that nest. Look at all that work they put into that. I screwed it all up because I don't like bees. The last little bit of hole was down there a good 10-11 inches of the nest. That's how far I got the last remnants out. Here's all the larger pieces that I got out. It was a very well established nest, and I killed 5 of the big bees and 1 small one. The sacrifices that YouTube. I'm going to have to drive through this hole in the yard for the next 15 years. I'll be dead by then. But that's what came out of the nest. Right there you have it, all the layers. Some live bees. I don't know how they survived, but there's one flying around right there. He's from another nest. I don't know where that one is. But the most unique thing about this was the hole they built through the hide of a rabbit. My Cooper's hawks killed. He was right up there. I saw him fighting. There was 3 Cooper's hawks. They were right up there in the corner next to my garden, and they were attacking him. And he was up on his hind legs trying to fight him instead of running into a bush. And I knew they were going to get him eventually, but they did. And the bees recycled his hide into a hole for their nest. Dangest thing I've ever seen. I'm going to keep that down in the garage for a while. Hey, press the like button.